All right, everybody. Welcome back to more Beyond the Eye. Let's play this song. This has kind of become our channel theme, hasn't it? This little song here. It's because it's the one that I play at the Arcane College for that campaign, which this is the Arcane College, so fifth. All right. So, sorry, I had to read a thing. Yeah, it's very peaceful. I like this one too. This is what we would play at their dormitories when they were eating their dinner after class. All right. So, bookkeeping wise, I don't think we have anything. As you guys know, Wednesdays are now off because we finished Seas of Sand. Um, so we might just do a map making stream this Wednesday if I'm around. We'll hang out. We'll do a little bit of map making. We'll do some work. And then Dreamwalker's still going on Friday, so tune into that. But other than that, I don't think we have any bookkeeping to do. Welcome, NC19. Hope your day's going good. We'll just get right into it. So, previously on Beyond the Eye, the party, after being cast adrift into the astral sea by a whirlpool in the normal sea, the party found themselves scooped up by a ship known as the Valinar Hawk, which turned out to be part of the Flotsam Navy, a kingdom out here in the Astral Sea. And the captain of said ship, Captain Hathaway, was on a secret mission for the crown. And he was to deliver a dragon's egg that had been stolen from its parent and find a way to get it back to the parent so as to not draw the ire of said dragon. The party agreed to help in exchange for the fact that their lives were saved by the captain. But they were also motivated by the fact that, well, if anyone could get them back home, it would be a powerful arcane entity like a dragon. So, after making their way through space towards Starsight Tower in order to chart a path to the dragon's home, the party encountered some alien creatures known as Surlons that were trying to also find the dragon's home. They managed to defeat the one that was there and charted a course for Galahad's arrow, a comet where the dragon was said to reside. The only problem is that Galahad's arrow only arcs through the Sindrian sphere once every 50 years. So if they missed their opportunity, they would be stuck here for quite a while. So they quickly made their way towards the interception point, passing by all manner of creatures in the astral sea, some of which were a little bit hostile, and tore some of their sails, so they had to make a pit stop at a small space diner just outside of an asteroid belt. But as soon as they went into the asteroid belt, they were attacked by pirates. The Dread Captain Void Eye Versa, one of the most infamous pirates in the Sindrian sphere. And the party just barely managed to escape after using a new prototype weapon that the ship's resident powder monkey had built himself. And so, after escaping from the clutches of Void Eye Versa, they arrived at their destination, the interception point of the comet known as Galahad's Arrow. They matched velocities with the comet and manage to zip line their way aboard, I suppose. But just before they arrived on the comet, they noticed that there was another ship also anchored to the comet. The party and the captain surmised that it might have been Surlons who were also after the dragon. But the party made their way across the surface of the comet, eventually finding the entrance to some caves, and made their way inside. And that was where we left off. As the party made their way into the caves, we'll return to our adventure. All right. So, as you walk your way down that narrow stone tunnel into these cold caverns, illuminated only by the glow of these bright purple crystals, you find yourselves in a wider cavern as the tunnel opens up. And as I said last time, your eyes focus on two things that strike you as quite out of the ordinary. The first being a wooden structure to your right, a makeshift wall, man-made and built into the side of the cavern, complete with a door at its center. The other unusual thing lies on the far side of the cavern, to the north. A puddle on the stone floor, a crimson puddle of blood, clearly quite fresh. What do you do?
Lacey leans down and takes two fingers to sort of check the viscosity of the blood. Investigation check?
Very well.
$13.
With a 13, sorry, is that what you got?
Yeah, 1-3.
Okay. With a 13, you're not quite sure what exactly it is, but there's something off about the blood. It certainly is blood, but it's a little strange. The other thing that you notice, this would be relatively obvious. Not only is it fresh and still wet, but it's still warm.
I'd like to check out this door while Glacey's examining the blood. Do I need to get closer to examine the door with an investigation, or should I do perception?
From where you're standing, you can investigate it. I will add, as you're rolling that dice, as you kind of walk closer to some of these crystals, you feel kind of tingling in your fingertips. There's almost an electric current in the air. It feels almost like your hands have fallen asleep. That kind of tingling.
Ooh, okay. With a 3, I just kind of, maybe the crystal kind of like distracts me from it as I'm trying to examine it. I'm like, oh no.
Perhaps, yeah. With a 3, all I can tell you is that, yeah, that is a door.
Hey guys, there's the door.
Is the blood leading to anywhere?
It doesn't appear to be leading anywhere per se. It's just kind of pooled in the floor here. Parts of it are kind of smudged, but they don't lead in any direction. You can make a medicine check, Iris, if you want.
Medicine check. Okay.
For the 16, you estimate that with that and some of the kind of scuffs along the rock, the smeared blood and smudges, you estimate there was probably a struggle here. Something was killed here rather violently.
Oof. That's a
Voice,
good. Oh.
voice looks to Iris. What do you think?
Something. It was a struggle here. And. Obviously, it wasn't a very pretty struggle.
She pushes herself up to her feet and places her hands on her hips as she looks towards where Adam is. Before looking to the other cave mouth that was behind her. This one over here.
Can
What
I
do you
make a
think?
perception check to see if I hear anything from the other side of the door?
You can.
Dirty 20.
Ooh.
Nothing but silence from beyond the door, Adam.
I'm gonna, like, does it have a handle? Does it have, like, a latch? Does it, like, what's the outside of the door look like to me? I recognize that it is indeed a door. But, like, what does the door
As you
look
get a little closer, it appears to be kind of makeshift. It has a handle. But parts of it look like maybe they've been patched back together again.
Does it look like it's, like, strongly affixed to the cave wall, or does it look like it was just kind of, like, thrown up? Or is that something I'm not able to tell?
I would say that's something you could have told better with your investigation. I will say it
Fair
just
enough.
looks like someone has built a wall here. It doesn't look like it's not leaning against it or anything.
Okay. I look back to Iris and Glacy and ask them if they think we should proceed through this door or through the cave mouth that Glacy was pointing towards.
Hmm.
I suppose the other obvious thing that you would see, Adam, is that there's no lock or keyhole on the door.
So it's mostly like like I would push it and it would go open. Like I give it a little nudge to see if it goes open.
Yeah, you nudge it and it opens.